Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and welcome to another video. Today we're doing something different. I want to show you how I keep my Lego, how I sort it, how it's organized, stuff like that. So you could call it a Lego room tour, but as the title kind of shows, it's not an actual whole room. It's not realistic to have a whole room in this house. But I have a section in my closet which kind of holds all my Lego. So I would like to show you guys how I do it, just to give you some tips and maybe some advice on how to organize your Lego, but also to show that you don't need a really large house or a whole Lego room to keep all your Legos. So let's open up the closet and have a look inside. This is just a regular IKEA closet, nothing special about it, and there's these three baskets. And let's start from the bottom. So as you can see, I use large zip bags to keep most of my Lego. I also use the smaller ones. And in this drawer, there is like the filler bricks. So these are the most common bricks that I have a lot of because I had many of these when I was little. I don't really use these because these colors are not really useful for Star Wars MOCs except for maybe the black. But they make useful filler bricks. So for example, the pillars underneath my Jedi MOC are made of these. That's why you don't see a white bag, because all the white is in there. So there is this organization of 2x4 bricks of one color. So you have the yellow ones, and underneath here there's the blue ones. And then there's the 2x2 and 2x3 together in bags. So there's blue and yellow. I think I didn't have enough black to do it that way, so all the black is together. And then there's a bag of longer pieces that I don't have many of, so this is kind of a miscellaneous bag, but I kind of use these for making beams, so there's a few of these under Jedi as well. And that's the lowest drawer, guys. So as you can see, that's just one drawer, and there's hundreds and hundreds of bricks there. But it's fine because I don't use these that much, so they're in a good place here. I can get them when I need to, and even if the bag is a little bit empty, you can still put it back here, and works fine. I think it's best to move to the top drawer then, because that's the one that's fullest. And this looks a little bit disorganized, but that's just because there are a lot of bags on top of bags. But these are actually all my other bricks sorted by color. So for example, this is white, although there's a lot of discolor bricks in here, so I have to replace a lot of them in the time to come. But what I do is, for example, here you can see the 1x2 bricks. I do those, put those in a smaller zip bag. There's a zip bag with longer 1x3, 4, 6, 8, and even longer, I think, in another bag. And there is like a bag of white plates. There is a bag of white miscellaneous, and all these smaller zip bags are in one larger zip bag. So I take this out, you can see that I actually have one for black, there is one for brown, that also includes one smaller zip bag with dark brown, because this is reddish brown. There is a bag of Technic bricks, there is a dark gray, that is the normal dark gray, and the dark bluish gray. There is animals and plants over there. Red. These are vehicle parts, so wheels and chairs and wheel. How do you call these? Axles, propellers. So anything vehicle related is in here. We have gray over here. A bag of minifigure parts, but these are not Star Wars minifigures. These are like all the old city stuff. So I'm just keeping them in here for whenever I need them. And then there's a last one, but that's kind of empty. It's the tan bricks. But as you can imagine, most of my tan bricks and plates are in Jedi right now. So that's what's left of what I have. So that's this top drawer, and I made this the top drawer so I can stack them a little bit higher. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't fit in a drawer. Alright, so next up is the middle drawer. That's kind of a mess still, but I'll try to get you through it. This is where I keep like the rest. So there's this piece list for a project that I'm trying to build, not complete yet. Not going to tell you what it is either. but I hope to be finished sometime soon. But there's a lot of really weird bricks going into this, so it's hard to gather all the pieces. I'm gonna put this on the side now. This is also where I keep my armies. So the droid army is in one bag, and if you have seen my battle droid army video, then you can imagine that this is going to be, the next video is going to be a lot bigger. This is a massive droid army already, and this is not even the vehicle, so I'm gonna get to that pretty soon. The rebel army, which I'm going to do a video of somewhere in April, not sure when exactly. My imperial army, which is quite large as well, but most of that can be seen in my imperial army video. There is a bag of translucent, or how do you call it, clear pieces in different colors and shapes. These are the smaller ones, and I also have a bag of large, big ugly clear pieces, I would call them, from sets that I don't have anymore, or just that I got in bulk deals. Tiles and inverted tiles, sorted by color mostly, but I'm missing some zip bags to fit the rest in. Just a tip, I always save the zip bags that I get from Bricklink orders, so that way I have tons of different shapes and sizes of zip bags, meaning that I basically always have something to put it in, but still I'm running low on them right now. There is a bag of colors that I barely use, actually don't use, so this is light orange, or light green, orange, bright orange, and pink. And then there is some dishes and doors. These should be with the vehicles though. Need to fix that. There's a bag of city doors and windows and stuff. I don't use that so much, so I think I can move that somewhere else. There is a, oh, this is tan, so this should go with a tan bag, but it's not so much. This is kind of miscellaneous stuff. So here you have tubes and chains and ropes. These pieces. I tried to, yeah, here it is. This is like a bag of greebling pieces. So to create surface on basically anything, there's a lot of different small pieces that I use, and these are not sorted by color with the big bags, because the big bags are like the larger stuff and the really small stuff is in here. But this bag didn't fit everything, so I'm still working for a solution on that. There's some dark green which needs to be sorted. So it's not perfect yet, but you can imagine that, you know, almost all of the smaller pieces are in here, including my armies and some secret projects. So that's a good thing. Basically, all my Lego, at least all the pieces that are separate, are in here. So I would guess there's like about 10,000 pieces in here. There's another 5,000 in Jeddah, so that's going to be quite a challenge when Jeddah comes apart to put it back in here. But these are just the separate bricks. And now we're going to move over to the closet next door. This looks disorganized, but these are actually all my Lego Star Wars sets. So they're also in zip bags. For example, I think this is a Rebel snow speeder thing. This is the droid escape set, and so on and so on. But I also try to organize them in boxes. So for example, this is a box for the AAT droid tank, and in this box is basically everything, all the vehicles from my droid army, because this is a pretty big box. I always save the boxes. So this is a first order snow speeder, you know, kind of stuff like that. Everything is organized in boxes and bags. Looks messy, but you know, it works for me. Going down, we have some other stuff. This is kind of neat. You didn't know I owned this, but this is a really old, from 2000, Lego Technic R2-D2, and it's motorized. However, the software to make it move is kind of outdated right now, and I use Apple computers and it's Windows software. So I'm still trying to figure out a solution to, first of all, renovate this, because some of the pieces are broken. I can actually show you one right now. Where is it? It's here. You can see that it's splitting up because it's really old plastic. So I need to replace some of the parts. And then I might do a review on it and If I do so, it would be great if I could like make it spin around or something because it's motorized. But I'm not that far yet. So that's the closet. Then we have some booklets. So there's this basket of smaller booklets that I keep. They are organized by number. So the set number is ascending. There's a lot of sets that I own or have doubles of. For example, what I do with my doubles, you can see here. This is set 7667, which I use to collect large numbers of stormtroopers. But I also keep the sets, but I just keep one booklet, and then there's 3 dismantled dropships in here. So with this bag, I have one booklet, but I can build 3 dropships. So that's how I handle my doubles, just to keep it a little bit more organized. So that's my booklets for the smaller ones, and then there is this basket for larger booklets. So this is actually it's kind of nice to see, the Droid developer kit. I'm not quite sure what the set number is. It's not on here. Oh yeah, here, 9748. So that's the set from the R2D2 over there. Hopefully I will be able to renovate it and show you guys. And here is like the booklets for the Star Destroyer and stuff, larger booklets. And last but not least is this box, and this contains pieces that have not been sorted yet. So yeah, if I like dismantle something that I know is not from a set or like a mock, it ends up in here, and then finally it should end up in there. But these are sort of the pieces that I don't know what I should do with them, or I don't have the zip bags to put them into. So it has to wait for a moment, but yeah, that's it. So just setting up. That's my Lego collection. As you can see, I don't have a really big house, but I do have a big Lego collection, and you do not need an entire room to keep it in. It's, if you organize your stuff, it's pretty easy to get away with it and put it in some small spaces and still run like a semi-professional Lego or Lego Star Wars collection. So I really hope that you like this video. It's kind of a personal touch to my channel, but I really wanted to show you guys how I work and how I put my stuff together. So maybe it kind of inspires you to sort out your pieces and put them in zip bags or stuff like that. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video, guys.